don't have any effects, but I guess they level up as the more they research. Unlocks this, unlocks that. Aggressive expansion impact minus 5%, that would be cool. Culture happiness, omen duration, population growth, yeah. Import routes, one more, nice. Tech investment, okay. Supply limit plus 10%, that is good. Siege ability, heavy infantry discipline, since we're using them heavily, that would be good. Is that your... It's part of the military faction, yeah, that does make sense. Mercantile also makes sense, populist. Mercantile for religious. I can switch that. Cool. So, these people have different stats, and I think this is about the inner war, so to speak, since we're just about to enter into an external war. Prominence represents the fame of the character. Jobs and titles help bring characters to public attention. Prominent characters are likely to get married and have children. So that is kind of the inbreeding we want to have to make a stable nation, I guess. Popularity is how these people are viewed by the people. So, the more popularity they have, the more of a threat they are to me as the government. I guess so. Loyalty is loyalty to me, I hope. Character's loyalty to the state. So yeah, that's me. And corruption, the willingness of a character to engage in underhanded practices, greed, bribery, and the bending of rules come hand in hand with high corruption. So that is something, when I want something from them and they have a high corruption value, that's pretty good for me. None of these has, because they're all religious and you can't corrupt them. That's bollocks. Well, let's put you in there and we get a 50% bonus only. Because the guy we had in there had more. It was this guy with the 7, and 7 is 70%. Loyalty isn't that good, popularity is way too high. So is prominence. I'm gonna keep you in there. And from looking at these names, I guess they also belong to these families. Diadochi something, something, something. Family will be scorned unless the total income its members receive from jobs and offices is at least 2% of the national income. Ooh, okay. So basically what it's saying here is these people don't have a job. Or don't earn enough in their jobs. And that's something they don't like, and that could inflict a civil war at some stage. Or some treachery. Yeah, good, okay, we get to that. Probably. I mean, we just doubled the size of our army, or we're about to, so we have to... it's these guys, right? Yeah. Well, we have to split them in half, or in quarters anyway. And they probably need a leader, and we probably can assign people for that. Gnaeus Flavius is disloyal. Look at this guy. No current command? Yeah. That's probably not too bad then. Where can I see your... Loyalty, popularity, loyalty, 30, right there. Too stupid to see that. Make friends, bribe. Well, corruption is not there, so bribe. Publius, that's me. I gain 1 corruption. Gnaeus gains 20 loyalty and 5 corruption. That's still not much loyalty, that's 50. I've seen better. Execute would be nice. Ah, okay, so the Senate can also... For official stuff, I mean, bribe is not official, right? And make friends is something that doesn't have to do with the Senate. They actually have to think about things and give approval or not. I'm gonna put you in prison. Forcing this through the Senate will increase tyranny by 5. And Rome gets 4 tyranny and loses 1 stability. So I get tyranny 9 if I do that. And lose popularity and loyalty. He can't lose 50 loyalty, he only has 30. What's minus 20 then I guess. Only with foreign characters, okay, yeah, sure. Smear reputation. Let's do that. Rome achieved to smear the character of Gnaeus Flavius. Rome pays 18... what is that? Oratory power. So we just gave a nice speech about what a dick this guy is. And he lost reputation because of that, or popularity. Yeah, see, that's what you get. Try to find people now that support you. Taken care of. Still, invention, we were here. Technology speed, good. Army morale, Omen power, diplomatic reputation. Hey, that's exactly what we need right now. We do that, and now we go here and say... fabricate claim, 160 instead of 180. Oh, I can't select multiple. I click on it and it's done. Well, I clicked the bigger one, so I guess that's good. I don't know. Diplomats en route until 31st of October. So we have to play the game for a while now and then see what happens when they arrive and tell them that we don't like them. That's pretty much what it is, right? Didn't want to click on that. Okay, anything else we can do before we unpause here? We're working on that. This is basically taken care of. We just need to wait for them to finish. It's all being built. Finish off the Samnites. It's over here. That will take a moment or two. First want to finish that one. Let's have a look at them. This is the stuff we can get from them, right? Yes. Province policy. Civic faction, sure. Trade routes, can't do anything about that. These are their cities and what you get from them. Or provinces? Technically both, right? The city is governing the province, so doesn't really matter that much. All kinds of things. Can't do anything here. Training camp. Oh, that's also a way to increase that. So if I go here, I could say build. Yes, I could. What are you? Tribesmen, freemen, training camp, fortress, granary. Local slave happiness. Okay, that's a thing, obviously. Commerce income, civilization level, local tax. That is always good to have. That's your money right there. Back to these guys. That's the province I clicked on, though, right? Yeah, that changes depending on what I click on. Diplomacy. That's what I want. Alliance. So these guys are allied with these guys. They will be called into each other's wars to fight enemies together. So if we go to war with them, we have to fight this whole thing. Yeah, okay. Who they like and who they don't. Local power, city-state. Regional power. Macedonia. Ooh. Major power. That's Phrygia. Yeah, I mean, yes. Obviously. Egypt, Carthage. Nice. Okay, well, we want one of those flags. That helps. Why are we not in there? Who are we? What can we do? What kind of power are we actually? Does it say anywhere? Can I move that? No, this is... Snap to the bottom left. Because... Units, yeah, don't want to trade road. No. Okay, what else can we do here? That is... the guy who's governing this province. Magna Graecia. Governor policy. Cultural assimilation. Every city in province gets the following effects. Local unrest +1. That's bollocks. Do we still have to do that? There's no tribesmen here. Those are slaves. Those are freemen, and those are citizens. So... what exactly would that actually do, converting one pop? As it says right there, is responsible for converting 0 pops in total and is regarded as a cultural bore. What else can we do here? Acquisition of wealth? He would get less money from that, which, you know, he could be part of this list in a jiffy. There's 0 pops. Bleed them dry. No. Borderlands. Local manpower, local fort defense. Encourage trade. Social mobility. Less output. A 6.6% chance of one pop in every applicable province city will be promoted or demoted. Okay, so that's the great equalizer in social standing. Minus 75%, and we just allow them to siesta all the time, it seems. I mean, look at those values for happiness. That promotes to either a freeman or a slave. Good for you! Your tribesman just became a slave. He ranked up in social standing. Right. Okay, what's our civilization value of this province? It's that, right? 40, which is, I guess, good? Cannot be higher than 40 in any city in Rome. That seems to be really good. So, if we had a tribesman, that would chance them to convert. But we don't, so that doesn't do anything, and we don't need a monthly civilization plus because we're already at the top. Do this. Hemp. Stoned armies. I can see that happening. Surplus of wood. We could set up a trade route, or we just take the surplus because the surplus gives you a bonus, right? It does it for most of the things. There, surplus in the capital, surplus in the province gives you something. Where is wood? Right here. Trireme discipline. That's exactly the thing I don't need at all. We're fighting a land war, mostly, right now. Once we get over here and invade Carthage or something, then yes, that might be a thing. But for now? Okay, or we can just change this guy and put somebody else in charge, like this guy, because we want people with high popularity in charge, obviously. No, we don't. We do want to take care of these, technically. Make sure that they're happy. Is that something we need to do? No. Okay, don't care then. You know what? Let's start. See what happens. So the army should be moving. There's no sea connection here, so I don't need to do anything with the navy. While we're waiting, what can you do? Other than wait for reinforcements. Raid ports. I need a military tradition to do that. Flash unit, yeah, okay. Boarding tactics. Ramming tactics. Okay, yeah, sure. What was that? Fulfill without direct player interaction. Oh, independent actions. Yeah, we could do something like that. So now you will do that. Without us having to select you and do things. Lovely. Where's our freaking army? What's taking so long? Oh, it's this one that has a ton of attrition. Ooh, that's a lot. And is now up to 30k, so that should be... That is that complete. Lovely. So now, can we please split you? Split in half. Nice split. Okay, sure. That's still attrition. Probably because we still have the other guys in here. When there's two different ones in here, I can click as often as I have to switch between them. Cool. You need a commander, which this guy is also telling me. Lovely. And we want that from that list probably. So let's see. Change commander. Which I can move, thankfully. So we want a Postumii, a Tremolii, Valerii, Flavii. Those guys. And we probably want to have a good martial value. Reckless. Okay, well, be reckless as much as you want. Cool, so who do we want? None of those guys are in there. This is lovely. Tremulus. Yes. Tremulii. Double I at the end is plural in this case. So this is singular. This is the Quintus Tremulus Tremulus. The fifth Tremulus of all the Tremuluses. Lovely. So this is the way you would address a family. Just say you're basically saying all of the Tremulus guys, Tremuli, and this is just one of the Tremulus guys, Mr. Tremulus. So this is probably what we want here. Have him in charge. I do not see the others here. There's no Sophie. There's no Kirby. That's not the same as a curry down at the bottom there, right? We have... No, we don't have anybody else here. Yeah, I guess I just choose you. Loyalty isn't too great, which is good. Not loyalty, popularity. The loyalty to him. That's the loyalty to me. That is not too bad. That is awesome. But then again, is Publius Sophus. That's me. I like myself pretty well. So that seems good. Yeah, that guy. And if he dies in battle, then it's bad luck. Populous faction. Okay, sure, whatever. You're not going to go shock action. You're going to go... Oh, we can now do all the different things because we have upped everybody else we have here. How about we have one on bottleneck, right? Because of that bonus, which we don't get here. We probably don't want a Malus, so that leaves these two and that guy. That is 40%. That's not bad. These two are worse. Well, that doesn't boost anybody but the main army, pretty much. This is only the auxiliary. You know what? We just leave this guy on shock action and see if there's any difference then. So you are here, and the other you come over here because you want to attack that, which was the capital, right? Also, we're past that point where we can declare war, I think. Doesn't say here that I have pending war goal, but we do have the option to do that. The Senate says, tourney, shouldn't have done that. Well, mission objective says that is what you have to do. There's no enemy allies, so we only have to fight them. These are our allies, which are automatically called in. We can just show superiority. Well, we just need war score, okay. Or we can take Picenum and then end the war. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. Yes, 5 tyranny, thank you very much. So now diplomats are en route. Once they're there, we can do something like this. Negotiate a peace deal. So wars don't end automatically. I mean, Hearts of Iron 4, as soon as they capitulate, you won, right? Here, it seems like you have to do that yourself. How about you attack? Straight away. 15,000 versus 4,000. Archer and light infantry. Yeah, sure. You're running. That doesn't count. That is just mean. Well, it says here imminent battle, so it seems I will be arriving before that guy can run. Can I get some info here? Will arrive on 26th of January. Will arrive on 6th of February. So when I arrive, that guy still hasn't left the province. Okay, cool. Stop. I did click pause, but not fast enough. We lost 194, they lost everybody. Okay. Okay. None of that. Oh, okay, so now that we're in here, we have to besiege the city. And that takes 37 days. And this seems to be a progress bar of sorts. Okay, cool. What happened to the tutorial that was supposed to pop up and do things? Wait a second. So we are at war, that gives us that. That will still take 5 days, cool. Disloyal characters, we did something, right? Now I can't do any of this. Okay. Starving Pops. Peltunium. Why are you starving? unrest, war exhaustion, starving city. Where can I even see here that you're starving? I can't. It's that one, right? Oh, because they're besieging it. Oh yeah, I get that. See, these guys are doing the same thing. "11th of February. 26 days. Well, I should be there. But that's this province. I still need to go there. Okay, well, that will do their thing. 22nd of February. That's still shorter than this period.